Hey, what's up guys? We're going to talk about Carlos Condit really fast versus Demian Maia. Demian Maia is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and he's taken every fighter down and submitting them at will. He beats them and outperforms them on the ground, and that's what he tries to do, is take people down and ground them to a hold with the submission game. He did this to everybody. He's done it to Matt Brown, which Matt Brown was a hard guy to submit, but he definitely did submit him. You look at Carlos Condit, he has great jiu-jitsu, great stand-up. I hope this fight goes all 5 rounds and Demian Maia is the loser in this fight, because I love Carlos Condit's fighting style. He comes forward and he never backs down. So in this fight you have Carlos Condit, which is the former UFC interim heavyweight, or interim 170-pound welterweight champion. He's fought the best guys in the world: GSP, Nick Diaz, Tyron Woodley, and he's done pretty damn well for himself. He's one of the better fighting styles in the UFC. He has really good stand-up. He likes to throw flying knees, but I don't see this fight going to the ground unless Demian Maia keeps forcing the fight to the ground, because Demian Maia, I don't think, wants to stand and bang with this dude. When you look at it this way, guys, a lot of people in the UFC, especially Dana White, they look at a Demian Maia type and they're not giving him title fights because the Demian Maia type is considered boring. And for me, looking at a Demian Maia fighter, I respect what he's done on the ground. He's a very significant ground fighter. I think it would be a great fight for him versus Nick or Nate Diaz. I really think so. I don't think he could submit a Nick or Nate Diaz. But when you look at a fighter like Demian Maia, that's his primary bread and butter. It's like when you see a Conor McGregor fight. He doesn't go to the ground because his hands are where it's at. So I think it would be a great, tremendously good fight. Demian Maia versus Carlos Condit, I think will probably go at least 3 rounds. I don't think Demian Maia is submitting anybody in this fight, but if he does, I will not be surprised, because how significant this dude is on the ground. He's probably one of the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys in the game. He's up there with Nick, Nate Diaz, BJ Penn, Fabricio Verdum. This dude is just phenomenal on the ground. His ground game is like top notch, like A+. His stand-up is probably like a D, C+ at best. Carlos Condit on the ground is like a B+. His stand-up is an A+, and he likes to come forward every time. And I think he's gonna. As always, guys, it's that time where I say remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And that's been another MMA breakdown video. Let me know who's gonna win, Demian Maia or Carlos Condit, this Saturday night live on Fox.